Namaste, friends. Hope you're doing well. Let's talk about Venus in the ninth house. So, you see, the ninth house is called the Dharma Bhava, which means Dharma can be. I always find it hard to explain what Dharma in English, but the closest I get is righteousness, virtue, good conduct, the right thing to do, and all that put together is called Dharma. But of course, the context of Dharma can be really wide, and the actual meaning can be pretty deep. But then again, to to loosely put it, Dharma is virtue. I mean, the right conduct. Okay, so it's the house of virtue, and house of philosophy, house of gods, house of religion is the ninth house. Now, what happens when Venus comes here? So people who are in this naturally looks life very philosophically, looks life very uh, very cautiously. Okay, they take rather they have God as the center focal point. Okay, once they have God as the focal point, everything else that's happening in their life would definitely go smooth. Okay, so so if you have Venus in the ninth house, you will be a religious devout person, and not necessarily you go to temples or church or mosque, but you will naturally have the devotion within you. Okay, so you will lead a life with a lot of philosophical background. So you just don't simply live life as it is. You'll make sure that there is some context of philosophy, some context of religion behind it. Okay, uh, they these people, right, they, or rather Venus in the ninth house people, they are always looking into learning new things. Okay, they are always thirsty for new knowledge, so they keep learning things. It doesn't only whatever they are doing in their job, they also want to learn everything from fixing a car to gardening. Anything that comes through, they'll keep on learning until the end of their life. They'll still continue learning. These Venus people in seven also, they love education. They love to do formal education. Okay, if they, for some reason, if they can't do formal educations like the PhDs or master's degree or any bachelor degree or whatever it is, they will still learn about it. Okay, there's no stopping for them. Okay, they just keep learning and learning. So, and it can be very inspiring to see these people with Venus in the ninth house. It's very inspiring because they tend to climb the ladder of knowledge every day. Every day they will try to learn something new, and they are not egoistic about it. They don't have false pride. If they don't know, they will just say, I don't know, and I'm willing to learn. That sort of personality one will have if they have Venus in the ninth house. And these people are also known to be eloquent, right? Their speech, they are very proficient in languages. Okay, chances are, if you have Venus in the ninth, you'll be learning more than one language. One will be your mother tongue, the other one will be something else, and you are naturally inclined, you are naturally interested towards learning various languages, and also not only languages but also various cultures, especially ancient cultures. You'll have that strong bond towards ancient architectures, ancient designs, and reading ancient books and texts, and sometimes even entire corpuses, right? uh, Needless to say that if you have Venus in the ninth, you are a true humanitarian. You see that charity is the right way to go. You understand the fact that life is not only to take but also to give. That sort of feelings will be there strong in you. You'll have a very adventurous personality as well. You wanna, you wanna go to remote places in the world. You wanna find, the truth, right? The truth. And in order for you to find truth, sometimes you'll go recluse. I notice in some of my in my consultations and in my research, these people who have Venus in the ninth, they want to have time by their own. So what happens is, in certain part of their life, they'll go, they go AWOL. They'll just go somewhere, and sometimes or rather most of the time they go on a pilgrimage tour. Okay, they'll go on a pilgrimage tour, they'll spend a few months, and then they'll come back. See, that moments of loneliness, that moments of recluse will give them sheer joy, sheer their I mean, we'll be thinking you're all alone without your family, without your friends and all that. Would you be being bored or lonely or miserable for that matter? If you ask them, or if you ask people who have Venus in the ninth house, they will say no. That lonely time that they spend together, they spend alone, understanding themselves, was the most happiest time in their life. Okay, that's something that I see also. And also, of course, if you have Venus in the ninth, you'll be also building relationships externally from different countries. People here, businessmen normally they connect. I mean, they do foreign trades. They do global tradings. They do I mean anything to do foreign. Anything to do with people outside of their own country or of your own homeland. That sort of relationships will be coming. Some people don't get married with people from another country, but generally speaking, business will be coming from external, from outside of the country. Okay, normally these people also Venus in the ninth house, also they'll get gains from outside of the country, foreign countries. Their gains, their businesses is for the most it's coming from outside of the country. As much as they have a business or career within the country, but then when it comes to gains, right, when it comes to profit, it's always coming from outside. So it's a good thing if you're working somewhere now. It's a good thing that you can do some trading business where you can connect to people overseas. Now with the internet, everything seems to be very small nowadays. The world is no longer something which is truly far apart. Now everything is just a mouse click away. So if you're doing whatever job you're doing right now, if you have something like if you have a feeling to do business, then I would suggest you do an online trading business, and that would be really fruitful for you. Of course, there's other things to check, but doing a business online would not go wrong for you. Okay. And the other thing before I finish is you would need to work really, really hard in order for you to achieve your desire. You will achieve your desire, because Venus is in the house of gods. So that house, Dharma house, is graced by God. Okay, so you will fulfill your most cherished desires, and all that will come true. However, you need to earn for it. It's not gonna happen overnight. So what happens is the dharmic house teaches Venus the value of money, or else Venus is a very spendtheft, right? It doesn't understand it doesn't understand the value of money. So if Venus is in the ninth house, God, quote unquote, the house of God will take opportunity to teach Venus, hey, look here, Venus, money is not easy to come by, so you must value money. And thus people having Venus in the ninth house would have to go through a lot of struggles in life, but eventually they will get everything that they desire. Okay, so friends, that's a little bit about what I think Venus would do on the ninth house. Hope it's been beneficial. Till the next time, thank you. Namaste.